Good afternoon, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Lucas, and my role at Genie is Head of Design. But today, I'm excited to announce a brand new strategic move away from design into a cutting-edge new practice known as deWine. So today, you'll hear from the deWine team about a new state-of-the-art innovation practice known as deWine thinking. For those of you who may be familiar with design thinking, the activities involved are empathize, define, ideate, prototype, test, calibrate, and share. Each course offering up an elegant and tasty set of results that move the experiencer from a state of question and unknown to solution. So, without further ado, I invite you to engage in the tasteful, tantalizing, and tactical troupe of dewiners I like to call my friends, my peeps, and my crew. I give you the deWine team.
Hi everyone, I'm Vikram and I'm a UX researcher at Genie. As a researcher, I'm happiest when I'm out doing fieldwork. The empathize phase of design thinking is where I spend most of my time trying to understand not just what users say they want, but what they really need and why they need it, and always trying to see things from their perspective. And my secret weapon in that is a bottle of Empathiesling. This Empathiesling has fresh notes of qualitative research, synthesized evidence, and a sweet aftertaste of insight. It pairs best with an uncertain course based on vague flavors and unfounded assumptions. I hope you keep that in mind the next time you're starting off a new project. Just a few glasses of Empathiesling, and you'll definitely feel like you're looking through someone else's eyes. Next, I'll hand it over to Belva with the next phase and the next wine. Bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Belva Bai, and I'm a senior product designer. I love solving complex UX problems, and my superpower is empathy. The design thinking phase I'm going to talk about today is the define phase. So after we have collected enough observations from the empathize phase, now we need to analyze and define some meaningful and actionable problem statements that we will focus on solving, and potentially come up with the how might we questions to open up the next phase. Luckily, we have this bottle of Sauvignon Blanc that distilled from asking the question of, are we solving the most important problems? This will always remind us to select the juiciest problems and most delectable opportunities, with notes of focus and cohesion. Best to partake when the meal features unclear priorities, mismatches between business values and customer values, and the risks of solving the wrong problems. Now you have learned enough about the Sauvignon Blanc. Let's move on to the ideate phase, which will be presented by Mike. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you, Belva. Now that we have absolutely, positively defined the problem, I'd like to welcome you fine folk to the next stage, here at the deWine Distillery, where idea generation, or ideation, is the name of the game. Quick introduction, my name is Mike, and I'm a designer of sorts here at Genie. I enjoy travelling and football, board games, and family trips to the seaside. I also take great pleasure in beating my old mate Linton at almost everything, yeah. Now, the wine I have selected to showcase to you today is the Din Ideato. This will make you question what wine is and wonder its potential to be something else entirely, a radical reimagining with notes of creativity and innovation. Best pairs with a meal prepared identically for 50 years with no updates to account for new flavours, trends or behaviours. Now, let's move you lot on with your journey. Next up, my pal, Michael Wilkie Wilkins.
Hey everyone, my name is Michael. I'm a senior product designer. When I'm not pushing pixels around the screen, you can find me DJing with my two little girls or picking up chicken poo. The design thinking phase I'll be talking about is the prototyping phase. Following on from the ideation phase, where Mike Cookie brainstormed ideas on how to solve the problem, The next stage is called prototype, where we turn those ideas into an actual prototype. The point is to come out quickly with a concrete version of the idea to see how it's accepted by our users. Fortunately, to help us, I have this bottle of Proto Grigio. It starts with simple notes we've imbibed before, revealing hidden complexities and anticipated flavors. Best served with a meaty dish, deceptively simple in concept, but somehow hard to finish. And that's enough from me. Let's turn our attention to the next design thinking phase. Komal, over to you.
Thank you, Michael, for taking us through the prototyping phase. Welcome to deWine Tasting. My name is Komal, and I will be your sommelier for the day. What I like best about design thinking is the collaborative nature of problem solving, talking to customers to understand their needs and wants, and especially the why behind it. Today, let me recommend a perfect blend of Validator, which asks pointy questions from its users and tests whether this is really the dish you ordered. Sophisticated drinkers might detect notes of analytics, pairs best with a main course that are in danger of being sent back to the kitchen, along with their feedback, of course. Now that you have the perfect wine based on user feedback, we can now indulge in calibration served by Erica.
Thanks, Komal. Hey everyone, I'm Erica. I'm a senior designer here at Genie. You can usually find me trying to visualize anything and everything to help people make sense of it. So today I'm talking to you about the calibrate phase of design thinking. And this is really about continuing to watch closely how your solution actually performs with customers, using metrics, continuous observation, and iteration to get it where it needs to be. So to help us get focused here, we can enjoy a nice bottle of Calibrate Sauvignon, a delicious drop that I like to enjoy when the meal might have been perfect with just a little bit more seasoning. All right, let's give it a try, shall we? Starting notes of rich feedback that builds into robust loops of continuous improvement. Cheers.
Thanks, Erica, and good day, team. If we've yet to meet, my name is Michael Battle, and now that we're officially friends, it's time that we officially became family. It's time to break bread, sit back and reflect upon the lessons and triumphs of the year that was. And to do that, I can think of no better time to pause, breathe, and cheers over a well-deserved bottle of 2022's Shiraz by Design Wines. An absolute ripper. Let's give it a sip. Guys, I gotta be honest, that tastes a lot like sweat. But you know, the good sweat, the good kind of sweat. Sweat you can be proud of. Actually, it's just occurred to me that almost as important as the actual work is how we've grown along the way. Let's sing the songs from the mountaintops so that boozy adventurers who might follow in our footsteps will be able to step up and step around the traps and maybe get where they need to go a little bit safer and sooner. Shiraz. It's sweaty, but it's worth it. Lucas, over to you to bring us home.
Thank you, Michael, and thank you, team. So there you have it, deWine Wines offering up the tastiest of treats for all to sample. Now, when we're practicing deWine thinking, when we talk about empathizing and defining, we're really just talking about gaining a deep understanding of a problem. Words like ideation and prototyping are fancy ways of talking about coming up with solutions and ideas to solve those problems. And as we move into the testing, calibration, and sharing phase, it's all about observing how well we solved a problem, reflecting on what to do next, and then doing it again. Luckily, these skills are not exclusive to designers, and in reality, you don't need to drink wine to practice them. So on behalf of the deWine team, we look forward to working with you in 2023 and wish you all the happiest of holidays. Cheers!